$55, man. I want that money, man.
All right, take a seat.
No. I don't want to do it.
Well, you're gonna do it. You're gonna like
I don't like interviews. I don't like talking to people.
What are you talking about?
I just fuck with you.
When's the last time you got interviewed?
Thousands
See?
years ago.
Now you feel like fucking I'm Barbara Walters
When
and shit.
when I talked to the psychiatrist to see if I was crazy or not. Is that what you're talking
Did
about?
you talk to the psychiatrist to see if
About
you're
being,
crazy?
oh yeah. He said I was nutty in the book. Okay, I agreed with him. I said, yeah, I think you're right.
Nutter than a peanut?
Anyway, I'll tell you about your mom. When I met your mom,
Yeah, how'd you meet my mom?
hell, I can't remember. I just met her.
You cannot remember
No,
how
I
you met
remember.
my mom?
Your mother was an 8th grader, and Alameda High School had junior high school right next door to each other or something like that. And I was out back having a cigarette, and your mother walked up with Sharon Stone.
Not Sharon Stone.
Yeah, Sharon Stone. It was Sharon Stone.
Her name was Sharon Stone?
Yeah, that was her name. Yeah. And they were having a cigarette. I think they were having a cigarette. I can't remember.
Well, probably not, because my mom said she was 15 when she started smoking.
That's about right.
Well, that means you were at 17, and she was 15.
That's about right.
And she probably would not be in 8th grade at that time. Because she graduated when she was 18. Which means she started 9th grade when she was 14, which means she was 13. Which means you were 15.
She might have been in the 9th grade then. Because they were smoking out back. Anyway, I was sitting there having a cigarette, and they both walked up, and I asked them, I just got there now, I just moved there, so, and I asked them if they went to high school there, and they said, yeah. And I said, oh, okay, what class? I didn't know nothing, They said, we go to this class here, and blah, 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 blah. And I guess your mother liked me or something like that at first, and some guy named Blake Wilson, or she was going with some other guy or something. I can't remember his name. Oh, God. Cannot remember his name. Anyway, your mother had a little crink in her nose and stuff, and I kind of fell for her with blue eyes and all that crap.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair. She was the very first woman I ever had. All the way. Going all the way. So I was about 16, 17. I was just barely... I never did go all the way with any chicks until you
Was you 16 or 17?
I don't remember. Something like that.
How do you not remember? That's
it's really easy to do, man.
That's
it's
a
real
huge event.
Well, you got to remember that when I was growing up and my brother and stuff were into drugs and stuff, guess who they experimented on? Me. Okay? I'm the one that did LSD.
How'd they experiment with you?
Give me the pill first to see if it worked.
Give you the pill first?
Yeah.
And then they would do it afterwards?
Yeah, see if
After you
it
gave
was
them the
good.
description and see if
Yeah.
it
Oh, yeah, this was in Santa Rosa? Oh, yeah, Santa Rosa. And I almost OD'd a couple times. Let's see.
On what?
On LSD. I had a couple bad trips, and they took me out in the fields with everybody in a Toyota. Yeah, it was Santa Rosa, because Freeman Toyota is in Santa Rosa. And I wasn't old enough to I was 16. I just turned 16. And I had to drive his girlfriend home, Bobby's girlfriend home, and he gave me a hit of acid. He just said, take it easy. And I drove her home. That's when he hit. Okay. And then when you're driving and 16 years old, I thought I was going 3 miles an hour, man. It was really weird. Got home, ran in my room real quick, told mom and dad I was tired, went in there and tripped for about 12 stinking hours all by myself. And what else? A lot of experimentation, let me tell you what. So anyway, living in Alameda, just got there from,
Santa Rosa?
not from Santa Rosa. Moved there from Florida. Because we moved from Santa Rosa to Florida to Alameda. And I just turned 17 probably, okay? Because I was in the 10th or 11th grade.
And you met my mom?
I met your mom.
She was 15.
15.
You took her virginity at 15?
Well, she took mine.
She had already had sex at that point.
Yeah, she did.
She was already experiencing the sexual ways.
Yeah. No, she was a beginner too. No, she was a beginner too because some guy named Blake Wilson forced himself on her. Do I remember that?
And I mean, like borderline rape or rape?
Yes, borderline rape. And that's what she said, anyway. So I'm just going to go by what she said.
Oh, that's fine.
Anyway, somehow we got hooked up together. Don't ask me how. I had the hots for this girl named Desiree Nava.
Did you ever hook up with her?
No, never did hook up with Desiree Nava. But I got hooked up with your mom. I loved your mama. And somehow you came along. I don't know how that happened.
I'm pretty sure I could describe how that happened.
Anyway, we lived in this house.
So let's just.
Okay, ask me some questions. I'll tell you no lies. How's that?
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just.
I did a lot of drugs back
So
then.
how did you find out that my mom was pregnant?
Oh, I can't remember. I know that you were a breech. That's why she had to have a cesarean.
Right.
I was supposed to go in there and watch you be born and stuff, but you were a breech, so I couldn't go in there for that.
Yeah.
And this is when the movie Roots had come out and all that kind of stuff. That's why your middle name became McKenzie. 'Cause
Okay.
We were going for our roots and all that kind of stuff. They could do it, we could do it too, you know.
Sure.
And
So, what was your reaction to her being pregnant?
I loved it. I took you and put you up in the air like this when you were born, just like Kuta Kente and the whole bit, the whole Marianne. I loved it and everything. It's just I wasn't very smart. Didn't have no education. I worked
You had a GED.
penny ante jobs. I worked at Winshire Bedding Company for piecework. Worked my ass off. Then your mother graduated and stuff, and she got educated, and she went to work.
Well,
at
she had
this
already
place.
graduated from high school.
Okay, well, your mother got cocky. Okay,
How'd she get cocky?
she got a job at this place called Cars. This now I can't remember everything. Okay.
No. Just give me your version of the events. That's fine.
To me, I think she got cocky and stuff. We
Okay.
just grew apart. Okay. In other words, we kind of grew apart a little bit. I gave her a car that was a Honda car, and she told me to stick the car in my butt. And then she wanted the car back, and I had a pit bull at the time, and he ate the car inside the car by accident. Okay. I had him in the car overnight, and he ate the seats. Anyway, I ruined that car or something.
That wasn't your first pet, though. You had lots of pets.
But me and Betty got on and off relationship, on and off. Everything was in, and then we just kind of grew
when did
apart.
you marry?
Oh, I can't remember. You really want to know the truth? I can barely. I
Did you get
remember-
married before she gave birth?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not a bastard.
No, you're not a bastard. God, knock that
I'm
off.
saying the definition.
Ah, that's terrible. No, I don't think you are a bastard. I don't think you were.
I'm just saying by definition.
No,
I don't
you
care.
weren't a bastard.
I
No,
don't
you're
care.
not a bastard. I think she was pregnant at the time, but I wanted a small wedding, and we happened to have.
Do you
this
remember
guy-
what month you got married?
No.
Okay,
You really want to know the truth? No.
that's fine.
She would.
I know she would.
Oh, okay. I was scared to death when we got married. Okay, I know so many.
Well, I'm gonna
people-
have the same sit-down interview with her because this is fun.
But
I like exploring people's minds.
yeah, well, I don't have no money left. I did too many drugs, Bill. Okay, I did so many drugs. You name
List
it.
your drugs that you've done.
LSD,
Okay.
mescaline,
Mescaline. Which is
marijuana.
What is mescaline?
Mescaline's like LSD, but a little lighter.
Okay.
Peyote, like a peyote type.
Okay.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah,
do?
yeah.
How do you do mescaline?
Same way as everything else. You just pop it, pill pop it.
It's a pill.
Yeah.
It's in pill.
One time I did.
Well, LSD is mostly on like a sheet of tab, a tab of paper, or something like that. It's
LSD,
liquid or
yeah.
liquid.
Four-way acid or a pill. Orange sunshine. I've taken orange sunshine.
What's orange sunshine?
It's a pill. It's an acid. Okay. It's just a name brand.
It's the same thing, hallucinogen.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a name brand. Orange sunshine, purple haze,
What is purple haze?
same thing.
Hallucinogen.
Right. It's just it's the same type thing, but a different name. White horse, same thing.
Okay.
What else? God almighty. Purple microdot, same thing. Four-way acid, heroin. I mean LSD. What else? Marijuana, alcohol. What else? Oh, and I did this. I went to a party, and they had this horse tranquilizer stuff, the crystal stuff, and somehow I got too much of it. I was really screwed up, boy. Oh my God! And then they had KJ, which I didn't do, okay, but accidentally me and Ray Bachtel, we thought it was weed, marijuana, and the guy lied to us. It was parsley with that shit on there, angel dust, okay. You know?
Oh yeah. I've heard about that. I've
Yeah.
heard about them sprinkling
Yeah, well,
some sort of drugs of
Oh, yeah.
marijuana, and then you
Oh,
smoke
my
it, and
God.
it's just a whole
This was nasty.
contaminated crop. Yeah.
We were supposed to go out and party and have a good time. We both took 2 hits. We sat there on the floor of the couch and just sat there for 12 stinking hours, thicker than a dog, both of us. Never going to do that again, ever.
That's what happens when you take weed from a stranger.
Yeah. Well, it was partially, but this guy had done it, and that night he went from apartment complex to apartment complex, jumping from it. He went to somebody's house, took the couch, threw it out the window. I mean, this guy was nuts. But we didn't know it. We thought it was weed. Okay, we thought it was weed, but I did a lot of drugs, awful lot of drugs. Valium. I never shot heroin.
Okay.
I
Cocaine?
I shot cocaine one time.
You
And that was
shot cocaine?
one time. One
Like
girl
into
did
your
it to me.
veins?
Yeah, one girl did it to
How
me.
do you know? I didn't know cocaine did that. I thought you just snorted cocaine.
No, you can snort. I
Or
snorted a lot of
smoked
that. I snorted a lot of it, and I smoked it.
You smoked and snorted cocaine.
And I shot it once. I was drunk when I did it, and I got sick of the dog, so I never did it again. But I was with a girl at the time, and she thought this was a good way to do the bump and grind and all that.
Well, yeah, I heard when you're on cocaine, it's like you can go forever.
Yeah,
It's
well.
So
You don't care anyway. Anyway, I snorted a lot of coke. I did crank. I smoked, snorted. I smoked heroin. Okay, I smoked that on oil
you
and
smoked
stuff,
heroin?
or something like that. I don't know what the hell they call it. I did.
I think it's crack when it's on.
Well,
Is it was a rock form?
No, it was on the spoil. It was a little like,
No, what drove you to do that?
I don't know. It was there.
What was
Something
the
to
feeling
do.
like?
I don't know. It was just there's a certain song that says I've tried everything and nothing to break my spirit, and I just wanted to see if there was anything that could break my spirit, and I couldn't. So, and I got hooked. I didn't get hooked on anything. That was the good parts of marijuana.
So you
Yeah.
tried that. You
I just
tried multiple things, but you
I-
didn't do anything
Right.
on a retake.
Yeah, I just really didn't like drinking that much because I was always stupid on drinking. So I tried
Did
everything.
you? What do you mean
Yeah.
stupid on
Well,
Did you get
drinking.
angry?
No, I don't know about angry. Just stupid. Okay.
I'll tell you something.
Stupid stuff.
I'll tell you something from
Stupid
my memory, which is my earliest memory of you is throwing ice cubes at my mom in the BBs over an argument.
I don't
And then
remember any of that.
I said, "Stop it," and you listened to me. And
Ice
we
cubes?
argued. It was ice cubes.
See, I don't remember any of that. None of
Well,
that.
I'm not expecting you to remember it. I'm just
I
saying
should,
that
though.
that's my earliest
Oh,
memory.
I know, but I don't remember any of
I
that.
have memories of you every 7 years.
Every 7 years. that's
Just
not
about,
bad.
just about. I have
I
memories
feel
of
like
you
a salmon.
when at about 2 years old. That's my memory, and then I have a memory of going to Reading with Josh, and you being there
Yeah.
for like an extended summer. Or I feel like I was there for a couple of weeks, and we went to Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. That's a very
I don't think
Vivid
me and your
memory?
mom broke up until you were 8 years old, Biff. 8, 9. I remember chasing you around the projects in
that's why you're
Alameda.
that's why you're wrong. But because
No, I'm serious.
no, it was before I was 2.
No. No.
It was.
No. I was with your mom till about 8 years, till you were 8 years old.
That's not true.
Yeah. That is true.
It is not.
No, it's got to be true
Because my mom married Marshall Richardson
Yeah.
when I was 7 years old.
Well, okay, I'm off by 1 year.
No, that's not right.
Maybe you
though.
were 6 years old. Okay.
I mean,
I
she
can't
had to
remember.
date.
I can't remember. I was drinking real strong back then. and stuff.
It was 2 years.
No, I'm serious. No.
No, you don't have that.
I used to take you to the park and everything, dude.
You don't have that.
You don't remember that? Me
No.
taking you to the park and stuff? So you don't remember that at all, do you?
Nope.
Okay. You remember going fishing?
I remember
And
going
catching that
fishing
fish?
and catching the fish.
Yeah. I said, fuck you. Take it. Really did.
I did not say F you.
Yes, you did. The hell you did. I was there. I know
I
what
did
happened.
not say that.
You were going just like
It's
this
not my
grasshopper. We
DNA.
went and caught grasshoppers. You remember that?
I remember catching grasshoppers.
Okay. We put the grasshopper on there, and you were dunking to something. I was trying to fish, and you were dunking. Just
Right.
like this.
I remember you were there with somebody
Okay.
else, and I was put over by like the boat ramp after
No,
I
it was
caught the
just me and
fish.
you.
After I caught the fish, I took it over to by the boat ramp, and I was just playing with them back and forth
Right.
while you continued to fish.
Right.
But no other fish came, and
No,
then we
that
took the fish back, and Grandma cooked it
Yeah,
up.
it was a German brown. It was a pregnant German brown. That's what it was.
No, it was a rainbow trout. Is what I remember.
It was okay. I'm gonna tell you the whole story.
All
I
right.
found this place for us to go fishing.
Mhm.
We caught grasshoppers that day. Okay. And now we're on this pier-like thing.
This
that
was
you're
in
talking
Reading,
about.
by the way.
Right. I can't even remember where it was at. That's
It was
all
in
I-
Reading.
I know it was Reading. Okay. And I guess I would just moved there or something. That's why I don't remember real where it was at. But it was a little pier, and we hooked up this grasshopper to it. I was fishing, and you were dunking your grasshopper like this. And
What?
about that time, this big German brown jumped out of the water and hooked up on your line. And it scared you. You jumped this high, okay? I saw the whole thing, okay? I remember just like it was yesterday.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
The German brown jumped on your line. I said, reel him in. He said, you do it. Because it scared you, be Jesus. So I had you help me
For the
reel it in.
record, did not say F.
Yes, he did say it. I was there. I heard every word that was said, okay? We took him home. My mom cleaned him up and everything and cooked him up for you that night.
Okay. So, conflicting story.
I was there, brother.
No. Conflicting stories in the fact that I was really proud, and then I heard that Grandma actually cooked some other fish to make sure that we could all eat it as well.
No,
So
that was
on
yours.
day.
No,
Okay,
that
okay.
was
Well,
yours.
this is
Yeah.
what I heard conflicting. So, what year did you move to Reading?
I moved to Reading in 1980.
Okay, I was 3 years old. So you could not have been chasing me till I was 6 or 7 at that time.
I should have remember chasing you through all the projects. Well,